Gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you have been waiting for, the Maui Hot List Hulahan on Wednesday, February 4th. Tuning in live with me, one of your co-hosts, Daniel Rude. St. Johnny Breath is not with us today. He is on the road traveling, visiting family on the mainland. So one thing you'll see from us is we both enjoy living the lifestyle of Maui, traveling, going places, meeting people, which is what many of you are looking to do. Many people that we talk to from here that come to our website, that speak with us, that reach out to us, they're trying to spend part of their time on Maui and part of their time somewhere else in California or Seattle, or maybe they have a vacation home somewhere, they're looking at Spain. Regardless, most of the time, a lot of the people that we talk to are not looking to be in Maui full-time and are not looking to be elsewhere full-time. So for me personally, I spend part of my time in Hong Kong and part in Maui. Johnny is mainly in Maui, but does travel to the mainland quite frequently to visit family, to visit his kid in college, to go to other islands. So it's pretty normal to do that in Maui, and whatever you're looking for, the possibility is there. We have clients that own property on Maui simply to fund their lifestyle around the world. They use the income they make off the vacation rental properties to travel the world, to live full-time somewhere else. Some people use the Maui money to support their family vacations. Some people just use their vacation rental part-time, use their home part-time. Others, it's a full-time thing. Close to retirement, they move over. Others want a lifestyle change, healthy habits, you name it, it's available on Maui. Even many local families building equity, buying multiple properties, starting to invest. The whole gamut is here, and without further ado, we'll jump in. As usual, you see when I'm hosting the show solo, there seems to be so many properties on the hot list, and that's true again today. So we'll jump right in. And we're at Ka'anapali. We have a series of price drops. This one started at 4.95 down to 3.9, over $1 million in drops in about 270 days. So market certainly corrected itself from about a year ago, and things seem to be picking up, but people are not willing to pay the exorbitant prices that things elevated to after COVID and prior to the fire. So we're going to move kind of fast on some things. Here's another Ka'anapali. This will start at 4.3 down to 3.4, almost another $1 million. There you go. A little bit more affordability coming in. Kahana Village, you don't see these pop up too much. 2.1 million for a 3-2, 1,500 square feet. They do live large, and it is a leasehold, I might add. So 2,500 a month for maintenance fees, another 900 on the lease fee. And that lease is going to 2068, which is good news for anyone considering it and financing. Basically, you can get a loan till 2063, which is 38 years, more than enough to do what anyone would need. 585 here, Village at Kenaleo for 2-bedroom, 2-bath, starting to get into the price range where it seems like it should be. The 719 original price was definitely aspirational. 3 pricing strategies we always talk about: aspirational, market value, and event-based. You'll hear us talk about that a lot. If you have questions, curious how that works for you as a potential buyer or potential seller, give us a shout, book some time on our calendar. Noelani here, these studios, oceanfront, really beautiful boutique complex. I have a lot of friends and clients that love to stay here. With the Minatoya possible changes, this might lose its vacation rental status, which would impact a lot of vacations, but we'll see. Almost 600,000 for a studio, 1,000 a month in maintenance fees. Not super affordable for everyone. Halako Shores is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath units right across from Cam 3, kind of right next to Kamui Sands, the Grand Dome. And yeah, a really desirable area. This complex, it's a bit funky. We mentioned it on the show on Monday. They have the soji doors that kind of block off one of the rooms in most of the units, which some people don't like for the privacy. Wailea Point, this is kind of the epitome of Wailea luxury. These are really massive units, 1,800 square feet, over 2 beds, 2 baths, started at 3.9, down 100,000 in 100 days. Hasn't really moved. You see beautiful views, luxury living, gated. This particular unit set back a little bit from the water, but as you can see, absolutely majestic, magical, beautiful sunsets. Great first picture on this one. They dropped the price a little bit. Haven't really got the movement. These ones don't tend to move very quickly. Here at the Masters up on the hillside in Kaanapali. 2 beds, 2 bath for 1.659. Kahalui Akena, don't see these very often. $499 for a 1-1, $1,200 a month in the maintenance fees. Price drop 10,000 in 3 months. Hasn't really moved yet. Nice looking units, although a bit small for someone looking to make that a home. Maybe have a family. 7 Lani Keha Place. Oh, nice driveway going up in Kahalui. 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet. Pretty good size for a house in Kahalui. You don't see too many houses over 1,500 square feet. Paki Maui, 317. This is on the inner courtyard, the grotto space as they call it. 1-1. Down from 495. These are really small units. Beautiful ocean front in the grottos, but so you don't get that ocean view. But you can see right in Honokawai, close to a lot of things. Kihei Manor. Very nicely done on the remodel here. Looks very modern and chic with your furniture and your walls. So $479 for a 1-1, $500 a month in the maintenance fees. Not bad for a 1-1. It is really small though, 400 square feet. Not a lot of space. Probably a second home for someone. Gardens up country. Don't see condos of any sort come up country very often. 1 million to 2.5, 1,500 square feet, down 100,000 off the list price. Kaanapali Plantation, Unit 43, back on the market. Things didn't work out there. So 1.225. This was remodeled by the seller. They have decided to move on from it. 2,000 a month in the maintenance fees. Golf cart lifestyle that Johnny always talks about. Here in Sparklesville, 568 on a highway, 2 million for 2,000 square feet. About $1,000 a square foot. 4 beds, 4 baths. Good size, close to the ocean, close to the beach. Nice living up there. A lot of surfers, windsurfers, people from overseas tend to like this area. 837 Oluwalu Road. This is a compound, 2.9 million, 6 beds, 4 bath, 3,800 square feet. This is Johnny's village, where his family comes from. You can see these properties in this area don't come up very often. It is kind of a nice location, although a bit remote from either central or the west side. Kind of right in the middle, but very quiet, no riffraff. KLE Ocean Villas, a very nice residential complex, luxury south side up from Kemtu Beach, 1.8, just under 1.8 for this one, $1,450 a month in the maintenance fees. They live comfortable. It is a quiet community, easily accessible from many places. Harbor Lights, 2 beds, 1.5 baths, 189,000. I'm gonna keep cruising through here. 551 Pululani Drive up in Wailuku Heights, one of our favorite neighborhoods. The Maui Classic going on here, listed for 1.9, 23 days on the market. No action, so we're going to raise the price 100,000 up to 2 million. Not sure why this happens on Maui all the time, but it seems like it does more than anywhere else I've seen. Camp Sands, this is in the 10 building, one of the more desirable buildings. Dropped 150,000 so far in 13 days, showing some serious signs of wanting to sell, motivation. So interesting to go with an iPhone pick out the get-go. It is a pretty sky. Not sure what message that sends. 291 Olino Place, 730,000 for this little cottage up in Makawao. So 5,000 square feet, 2 bed, 1 bath. If you're looking for something, no condo dues, little place to live, 730,000. Seems like a deal. I know we closed on a property similar size back in May for about 850, so definitely seems like a deal almost a year later. McKenna, got some land here, about just 2/3 of an acre, just listed, 5.8 million. You'll hear Johnny talk about this a lot, Billionaires Row. A lot of wealth, a lot of money in McKenna. It's the place to be for the rich and famous for sure. Kaanapali Shores, this 2-2 at 1.2, 988 square feet. Nicely done, very hotelish in this complex. Got all the amenities, got the oceanfront, parking, got shops, all that good stuff. Kapuahi Street in Makawao. This is a 3-bed, 1.75 bath, 1,000 square feet. Remodeled a couple years ago. Does have the cottage on it. 1.7. Feels a little aspirational to me. We do got a half acre to work with. Got some space. We'll see where that one goes. Kahana Manor. 224,937. Nicely done. Don't see many places remodeled like this. Have a bit of a view. These are hotel zoned, which is quite unique for this property. You can see it here. Nicely done. Up vacation rental, has vacation rental ability. 1,685 on the maintenance fees. Newly listed in Kahana Manor. So in Pili Ridge, another hotel zoned, kind of unexpected. This one is a leasehold though, 329,000. Lease goes out to 2049. So 600 on the maintenance fees, another 300, 292 on the lease. Gives you some options. Ho'ole, another kind of exquisite property complex across from Grand Wailea, down in Wailea. 5.1 on this guy, 3 beds, 3.5 baths, 2,400 square feet, 2,000 a month for the maintenance fees. Live large, beautiful complex, does allow for vacation rentals, and it's often used as that for a second home. This one's got all kinds of interesting going on in the materials. Looks like they brought the ocean inside. 2-2 at Kihei Shores. We often say this, it's a residential only complex, no vacation rentals, but it is square between some of the most popular vacation rentals in all of South Maui, across from Can 3 Beach, up on the hill. It's a residential complex, a lot of people live there, but really the beach and the closeness to the ocean is really the selling point. On a terrace, 1-1 for 349. A little bit more affordable than the Kahalua Kenna we've seen earlier in the 499, so 150 less, similar space, not too far away. This one's just a bit older. Golf villas, we always like the golf villas, have a lot of clients there. This one listed at 1.75 for 2-2. And the P at unit 23. Now, spacious vaulted ceilings. This one's on top. It gives you the views. Vacation rental, but apartment zoned. It is in the Kapalua Resort community, so we'll see where that goes. This one at Napili Villas just listed for $799, a 2-2. $764 on the maintenance fees. Lives like a home, is a home, residential in the Pili, close to the market, close to the Pili Bay, easy access to Kapalua, anywhere else on the island. Pili goes. 366 Hua Place, Hua Place, $5 million, 3.5 acres. This is a compound, 3,300 square feet, plenty of room to build, develop, create whatever it is that you want. Really nice luxury space. For me, the bi-coastal views is really what this property is all about. It's gorgeous to have those views, waking up to that every day. A little bit cooler weather. For some people, though, it's a bit far from the beach. 1525 Pakali Street. So 3.2, 1,100 square feet. And seems like a deal. 5,000 square feet of land. So a really small lot, house, but under 800,000. It's an older house. Some affordability creeping back in. Some of the pendings. This one went at Kapalua Ridge. This one at Cow Street in Kula. Beautiful Kula property. This is what you expect in Kula. Was 1.9. Moved quickly. The Kahi, 26 days on market. Bam. Just like that. Whaler, about 3 months, just over 3 months on market. Got a beautiful view. That one's gone. Kupalau Drive, this one was sitting for just a bit, 4 months. Dropped to 200,000. Eventually got it under contract. Has some weirdness next door. Some tarps on the house. Another Kula. We will see. Kula tends to move. People have an affinity for that. Halimahina, the leasehold, little beach out front. Feels like a private beach, not a private beach. Dropped it 150,000. Got that one under contract. This land here in Haiku, 43 acres. You're on market. Finally went under contract. Keyhead Garden Estates at 735 for the 2-2. Wow, dropped that one 160,000 to get some action. Whaler again, dropped a couple 100,000. Almost a year on the market. 404 4th Street in Lanai. You see the price difference between Lanai and Molokai, almost double, simply because billionaire Larry Ellison and some of the development that he has done there seems to raise the prices. Kaimalu was listed at 3.2, closed for 22.9 in 30 days, all cash. Another Haiku moved quickly, 220,000 under ask. Another Kaimalu, 3.4, closed for 3.3. Golf villas. You can start to see all of these luxury residential complexes, 2 to 3 million. They are moving. They always have. Seems they always will. So in a South Point upstairs unit, 2 beds, listed at 508, 490. That's really where the market seems to be on those upstairs under 500. So it seems a little crazy when you see them listed for 650. And last but not least, County Village, 1.3599, all cash, closed for 1.1. Few price drops. This is kind of the live-in, has the commercial space, all that sort of thing. Lots of options that we walked through today. Went a bit fast and furious. Hope you learned something. If you have questions, drop it in the comments. Reach out to us directly. Have some links to get some time on our calendar. Feel free to text us. Coffee or smoothie always available when you're on Maui. If you want to talk story or get a local vibe. That's all for now. Johnny may or may not be back on Friday for the Aloha Friday edition. Either way, aloha.